The first thing the woman did after her rebirth was to hide her best friend's necklace. The only reason was that she suspected her best friend had been siphoning her energy through that very necklace. Sure enough, her best friend went into a total panic when she couldn't find the necklace. She had zero energy left to dance, and her limbs were so out of whack she could barely move in sync. Seeing this, the woman thought she'd finally found a way to break free from the system. But out of nowhere, her energy got drained by her best friend all over again in the blink of an eye. She then collapsed to the ground, completely weak and exhausted. Meanwhile, her best friend was back to full vitality, dancing her heart out with huge, energetic moves. This made the woman feel a crushing wave of defeat. She had no clue where she'd gone wrong. Just as she was drowning in confusion, the boss stormed over, furious. He thought the woman was totally useless now, and decided to kick her out of the dance troupe. But to everyone's surprise, her best friend stood up for her, going against all expectations. She pulled out all the stops to get the woman to stay in the team. This gave the woman a new burst of hope and determination. She guessed that her best friend's system only worked within a certain range. If she stayed far away from her best friend, maybe her energy wouldn't get siphoned anymore. With that thought in mind, the woman volunteered to quit the team. She then found a job over half a mile away from her best friend's location. Ever since she distanced herself from her best friend, her strength slowly started coming back. Just when the woman thought she'd finally escaped the tragic fate from her past life, she suddenly felt a wave of crippling weakness wash over her again. She immediately pulled up her best friend's live stream, and sure enough, her best friend was taking on a crazy challenge, dancing nonstop for 3 whole hours straight. Watching her best friend about to drain every last drop of her energy, and feeling this time the drain was even more intense than before, the woman was completely stumped. She couldn't figure out how her best friend was still doing this without the necklace, so she made up her mind to go confront her best friend and get some answers. But to her shock, her best friend didn't show even a hint of guilt as she admitted to siphoning her energy through the system. What's worse, she even flat out announced she was going to take on a 24-hour non-stop dancing challenge the next day. And when she did, the woman would end up dying from having every bit of her energy drained dry. Panic surged through the woman as she heard this. She started replaying every single detail of her time spent with her best friend in her mind. Suddenly, her fingers brushed against the necklace she was wearing. She remembered that her best friend had once kept this necklace for her. This made the woman even more certain that this necklace was the key to her best friend's ability to drain her energy. So before her best friend could go live the next day, she got ready to destroy the necklace once and for all.